One, first and foremost, I'd like to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachak Wadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Baya Shetabadat, the house of David. I'm Aya Shetad with Men of Valor, Las Vegas camp, coming to you through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians, as well as you speckled birds whose father's line goes back, you are the true children of Israel. Salvation belongeth unto you, and you alone. All right, first and foremost, to 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel, then the multitude of men, women, and children, all right, who belong to the nation of Israel, as well as the speckled bird whose father's line goes back, all right, to believe upon the testimony. All right, this is a heritage, bloodline thing. All right, it's not based on race or color. All right, this is all about the Father's seed. All right, that Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has made you a part of his nation. Okay, 2/3 of the nation of Israel will perish, will be deleted, will be canceled for not believing upon the true name of Yahweh, meaning he is, he to be, he exists. His name is not Jehovah, Yahushua. All right, Bahashem in the name. All right, and we come in the name of Yahweh. Bahashem in the name Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. His name is Yahweh Shai, which means he saves, he delivers, he is salvation. He is salvation for the nation of Israel, for the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, first and foremost, but all of Israel, because we discount not his blood. All right, he had, Yahweh Shai had perished, all right, had suffered that horrible affliction for his nation, but first and foremost for the elect of his nation. So we do not discount his blood and continue to give him all the honor and the glory and the praise and the majesty that his name deserves. All right, under Yahweh. All right, Bahashem in the name, or Chak Wadash, Holy Spirit, or the Spirit Holy that you need to be able to receive this doctrine, this truth, the good news and the gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get into this lesson. Lord willing, be edifying, uplifting unto the body. All right, this is going to be here in the book of Proverbs. It's going to be chapter 11 and verse 2, and it reads, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. All right, so Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, I said, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. You see, there's a lot of people who are proud today. All right, and their pride is misplaced. Their pride is misplaced in having pride and being of the nation of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, having pride in being a man or a woman of your word. All right, it's a vain pride, clout, and glory that these people have pride unto. All right, they pride not themselves after the way of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, to be a better man, to be a better woman, to be a better father, to be a better mother. All right, following after the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of their ability. All right, seeking to do and be what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has made them to be. All right, 2/3 of our people on the shores of America, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, aka Rome 2.0, all right, aka Egypt, here in Babylon the Great, all right, we'll have to suffer cancellation and deletion by pain because of their pride, because of their lack of faith, all right, because they take not heed to the doctrine of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, the good news and the gospel that is there for them. They care not for repentance. Okay? I'm going to read that again. Book of Proverbs chapter 11 and verse 2, and it reads, when pride cometh, then cometh shame. All right? Then cometh shame. All right? But with the lowly is wisdom. All right? Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, it says, with all that get wisdom and understanding. Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is what you should want. All right? Because if you had a sense of being lowly and you had a sense of wanting to obtain wisdom, you would shut your damn mouth. All right? You'd be willing to listen to correction, to rebuke. All right? You would learn certain things to be able to find out how do you please Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. You wouldn't believe every wayward doctrine. You wouldn't be in these Christian churches calling on these false idols. All right? But your pride, all right, doesn't allow you. Your pride says, I'm going to stick to what Mammy taught me. I'm going to stick to what Pappy taught me. All right? I'm going to listen to Big Mama. All right? I'm going to listen to Big Daddy. All right? Instead of first, hearing the word through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, there's prophets out on the highways and byways. All right? Crying and calling out unto you, but here it is, you don't want to take heed. You don't want to have accountability. All right? Because accountability causes for responsibility. You have to be responsible, all right, for that which you know. Okay? And that's what a lot of our people are afraid of. They're afraid of the responsibility, true responsibility. All right? This is going to be here in the book of Ecclesiastes. It's going to be Ecclesiastes chapter 7. Chapter 7 and verse 16. And it reads, Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Right, Yahweh Shem Yahushai says, be not righteous over much. All right, the things that you are to be righteous over, is the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, righteously obtaining and trying to hold on to the word of Yahweh Shem Yahushai through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Fighting, all right, for more wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, for more discipline. All right, those are the things you should glory and be righteous unto. All right, fight for those things. Okay. Neither make thyself overwise. Right. Don't believe that you're too deep. Don't try to get too deep and claim that you know too much wisdom, that you know this and you know that. All right, that you're that dude. Okay. Making yourself overwise. Studying many books and finding yourself lost in the sauce. All right? Mixing doctrines. Okay? False doctrine with the truth makes it false. Okay? This book stands alone. Yahweh Shem Yahushai has made these scriptures, the King James 16 and 11, all right, the Old Testament, the New Testament, all right, complete with the Apocrypha, to stand alone. All right? Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get, Salaki, let me go ahead and get this now that I said it. All right? It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 34 and 16. It says, Seek ye out of the book of Yahweh and read. No one of these shall fail. None shall want her mate. Slaki, none shall want her mate, for my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. All right, so Yahweh Shem Yahushai, said there is no need, okay? There is no need for another. Okay, matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that in the NLT for you. Okay. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 16, and it reads, Search the book of Yahweh and see what he will do. Not one of these birds and animals will be missing, and and none will lack a mate. For Yahweh has promoted this. His spirit will make it all come true. All right. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai will make all come true. He will make this word come true. This book, the scriptures, these holy scriptures will allow you, all right, through the will and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, will allow you to see, will allow you to understand, will keep you from being prideful, all right, will keep you from being boastful, all right, unless you're prideful about serving Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, what do you have to be prideful about? To be in this low estate, this low condition, to have a couple of dollars in the bank, all right? To be treated a less than, all right? To have poor health, poor living conditions, even if you have mansions and so on and so forth, you're still in a low state, all right? Scriptures roughly paraphrased and said, eyes have not seen and ears have not heard what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has laid up stored for you. And that's first and foremost for his elect of the nation of Israel, but the whole nation of Israel. Okay? Unless you are proud in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai and proud to do the work and proud to be a servant of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, your pride should be out the damn window. Okay? You have to take joy in understanding that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai provides us with more. All right? Provides us with more than we can ever imagine, more than we can ever think of. Okay? This is going to be here in the book of Proverbs. Salakia. It's going to be Proverbs chapter 4 and verse 2, and it reads, for I give you good doctrine, forsake ye not my law. Right, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai says he gives us good doctrine. All right, the doctrine, the laws, statutes, and commandments, the way to live. All right, what to be proud in, what to not be proud in. All right, what's clean and what's unclean. All these things Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has provided unto us, but yet most of our people are still so damn proud. All right, most of our people, you still, can't tell them nothing. Okay, you still have not the ability, all right, to understand that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is the only thing that you should truly be proud in. And the only thing really that you should really truly be proud of is walking in his way, the way he has led us, all right? What he has done for us as a nation. That's something to take pride in. That he said, you shall be a particular, Salakia, you shall be a peculiar treasure unto me. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get that. All right? Because it is Yahweh Bashem Yahushai who has done this for us. All right? He first and foremost did it for his namesake. Okay? So know that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, has that love. All right? Has that love for us. All right? Who follow him. Okay? Salakia. It's going to be here in the book of, it's going to be here in the book of Exodus, and it's going to be chapter 19 and verse 5. Verse 5. And it reads, now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people, for all the earth is mine. All right, so Yahweh Bashem Yahushai said, above all people, but a peculiar treasure unto me. Okay, so know that we are supposed to have pride in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability, following after his way. All right, following his lead. Okay, not going after our own way, following our own heart. All right, our own mind. Why? Because it will ultimately lead us to what? Destruction, as we have to suffer now. Okay, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13, and it reads, Let us hear the Salakia. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear Yahweh and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. All right, this is our duty. Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has imparted this unto us. It is our duty. It is our right. It is our heritage. All right, to follow after Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, to do those things that are pleasing unto him, that we turn not to the left and turn not to the right. but that we adhere, all right? As well as when we disobeyed, the curses clung onto us, clung and hold on to unto us, because it was a part of what? It was a part of the law, a part of the law for the disobedience that is shown, so the correction must be made. This is going to be here in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7 and verse 18, and it reads, "It is good that thou shouldest take hold of this." Right, Yahweh Shemi Shai said it's good, take hold of this. All right, hey, have the instruction, keep the pride in this. Also from this withdraw not thy hand. All right, stay in the fight. All right, you men out on the highways and byways putting these epistles up. Hey, sometimes the season gets hard and you get down, things come up, but through the will and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai, you continue, you prophesy, you get back in the videos. Speaking of myself first and foremost, all right? Certain hells come, hey, you cast it out in the name of Yahweh Shemi Shai. You let not, hey, you let not this world weigh you down through the will and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right? These devils amping up, it's time for us to amp up through the will and power of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Speaking of myself first and foremost, always. All right? Hey, take the beam out of your own eye. All right? Before you try to turn around and talk about another brother or anybody else. Okay? That you continue in the way. You see, have pride and have that sense of dignity to keep Yahweh Shemi Shai's way. All right? Ask Yahweh Shemi Shai to increase you, to move you, all right, as he sees fit. That it be on the right-hand side and it be not on the left. That we stay steadfast. Okay? For he that feareth the power of Yahweh Shemi Shai shall come from Salakia, shall come forth of them all. All right? Shall come forth of them all. And this is what Yahweh Shemi Shai is saying to us. As a matter of fact, let me get it in the NLT. All right? This is in the NLT, and it reads, Ecclesiastes 7 and 18, and it reads, pay attention. Matter of fact, let me start at 17. This is Ecclesiastes 7 and 17, and it reads, on the other hand, don't be too wicked, either don't be a fool. Why die before your time? Pay attention to these instructions, for anyone who fears Yahweh Bashemi Shai will avoid both extremes. All right, so Yahweh Bashemi Shai, hey, as you're avoiding what extreme? The extreme of being prideful. All right, the extreme of believing that you're something that you're not. All right, continuing in the way of Yahweh Shemi Shai and clinging unto him will always be the best bet. All right, stop having the pride as if you did this yourself or you made it yourself. Okay, you didn't get that house and that car by yourself. You didn't reach stardom by yourself. All right, Yahweh Shemi Shai placed those things in front of you and for you, ultimately, possibly for your demise. Okay? Just as Yahweh Shemi Shai has given the ministry unto us, brothers. All right? Hey, to steadfast, to stay in it, Lord willing. Hey, that we do that. Lord willing that I do that. Okay? These are the things to take pride in. Take pride in the work of Yahweh Shemi Shai. Delight in it. When times get hard, hey, fast and pray. All right? Fast and pray. Speaking of myself first and foremost. Okay? This is a book of Proverbs. This is Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 6, and it reads, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. Be not wise in thy own eyes. Fear Yahweh and depart from evil. All right, so Yahweh Shemi Shai, he says, depart from evil. Depart from the prideful way and the things of the world that you hold so high esteem. All right, the way that the world wants you to live and the way that the people want you to live after the world. Stay in the word of Yahweh Shemi Shai. All right, We have more attacks coming after us than ever. Okay? But it is only through the will and power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will we see our way through. Okay? Lord willing, this has been edifying, uplifting unto the body. I want to give all honor and glory and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rachah Kodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, to all the Akim out there teaching and preaching this truth with 144% sincerity, to the men, women, and children listening, learning, and to the Bayish Dabadah, the house of David. To the next time, Mamaya Shatatsa and Shalom, Kwame Asharala, Wa Shalom.